First, I want to thank my family, our fans, our players, past and present, our coaches, our staff, and many of my NFL colleagues and friends around for their overwhelming support during this time. I've received hundreds of texts, emails, voice messages during this time, and I can tell you it's been very appreciated. I particularly want to thank our ownership, Mr. and Mrs. Tom Benson, Rita, Ryan, for being so steadfast these last couple months. And finally, I want to thank Sean Payton, who I believe is the best coach in the NFL and who has the most difficult job of any of us. He is missed, and we anxiously await his return 8 months from now. Regarding the bounty penalties, I thought Coach Vitt perfectly stated where we're at regarding this issue. The commissioner has spoken, and we respect his decision. The penalties for us have been determined, and it's our job to move forward. Player safety is a paramount issue for the league and for the New Orleans Saints, and this is important. I believe that the byproduct of this issue is that we will be a better league, and the Saints are going to be a better team for having faced this. Now, regarding the eavesdropping allegations, let me restate this. In my 28 or 29 years in the NFL, I have never listened to an opposing team's communications. I have never asked for the capability to listen to an opposing team's communications. I have never inquired as to the possibility of listening in on an opposing team's communications. And I have never been aware of any capability to listen in on an opposing team's communications at the Superdome or at any NFL stadium. And finally, I recognize that the most important issue facing the New Orleans Saints is getting Drew Brees under contract. No one understands better than I how important Drew and Brittany have been to the city of New Orleans, our fans, and the New Orleans Saints organization. His contributions to our success have been invaluable. Unfortunately, I have the task of putting a value on it. But my goal and Drew's goals are the same. It's to get him a contract that he feels good about and gives our team the best opportunity to compete for a championship. It will get done. And with that, I'd like to move on and discuss this year's draft, or any questions that you might have.
Nick, how do you, having said that you're innocent of all this eavesdropping stuff, how do you clear your name beyond saying that you were not involved? How do you do that? Or is that important to do it beyond just saying it?
Well, it's a good question, Brian. I don't know the answer to that because, first of all, I don't know who's made the allegation. Second, I'm angry about it, frankly. I'm angry about it. It's not true. I have a clear conscience. That's all I can say. And look, the people that know me and know me the best have all come to my defense. They've stated to me they know it's not true, and maybe that has to be good enough.
Mr. Loomis, the team has said it's weighing its legal options. Are you guys going to pursue legal counsel and end up suing ESPN?
Well, I don't know that yet, but certainly, we're going to explore all of our options.
Mickey, do you have any idea where these allegations may have come from? Do you have, maybe you can't even begin to speculate to us, but in your mind, do you have an idea where they may have come from?
Well, I might, but listen, I wouldn't accuse someone unless I was absolutely sure. And unfortunately, I didn't get that same consideration from the reporter at ESPN.
Mickey is someone who in the past has always preferred a low profile, who wants to work behind the scenes.
Not very good. No, it's not good. Yeah, listen, Jim, you know me. You know that I like, being in the background. I like a low profile. I feel like you know, in the NFL, it's the players and coaches that deserve the credit and should be the people out front. But I'm also not afraid when things go bad, when things are difficult, we have adversity. I'm not afraid of standing up and being, you know, taking the bullet, so to speak. And so, you know, this has been a month of that or 2 months of that. It's part of the job, and I have big enough shoulders to withstand that.